My name is Joe Spearman, and I'm running for Austin City Council District 9. The most important question I can answer for you today is, why am I running for City Council? In order to answer that question, I first need to share a little bit about myself. I'm a native Central Texan. I grew up just up I-35 in Killeen. I'm the youngest of three boys in a single mother household. I watched my mom raise my two older brothers and I in scarcity for most of my childhood. And I would honestly say my desire to serve started in my own home as a kid and watching my mom work 2 and 3 jobs, relying on food stamps and free school lunches to make it week to week, check to check. My service mentality was coupled, thankfully, with an entrepreneurial spirit. So I started my very first business at 11 years old, cutting grass for neighbors, and the next year selling candy to classmates. And I never looked back. For the last dozen years here in Austin, I've been an active entrepreneur in the community, from owning a sneaker shop here at City Hall to starting my company Localer in 2013, aimed at sending travelers in 200 cities around the world to locally owned bars, restaurants, and shops. As a senior in high school, I sat on the March of Dimes board of directors with the mayor of Killeen. I helped raise over $120,000 for the cause, and eventually I won the national scholarship for the organization. Along with 30 other scholarships, it helped me to become the first person in my family to graduate from college when I did from here at UT Austin in 2005. Since first moving to Austin over 20 years ago, I fell in love with this city. The running trails, the live music venues, the food scene, and most of all, the I live here, I give here mentality. I've been giving back ever since. In college, I started a student-led nonprofit that still to this day raises thousands of dollars each year for Dell Children's Hospital in Mueller. From 2010 to 2013, I was appointed to and served on the Austin Music Commission, where I served as vice chair in a time when we designated Red River as a cultural district. I also served as an appointee on the Downtown Commission. More recently, I served 8 years on the board of directors for AIDS Services of Austin, the leading nonprofit in town addressing our neighbors affected by HIV and AIDS. I also served 6 years on the board of directors for Austin PBS, a regional pillar in how our kids in Central Texas learn, and also the Austin City Limits brand that's become a global icon. For the last 5 years, I've served on the board of directors for Zach Theater, which I have served as membership chair for the last couple of years, focusing core on equity, diversity, and inclusion, including bringing several new Black, LGBTQ, and millennial members to the board. So if you want to know more about my why I'm running for city council, you can look at my history of service dating back to my teenage years in Killeen, as a college student at UT Austin, as an entrepreneur and board member here for the last better part of 2 decades, and as a city commissioner. I've always been the champion of local businesses and causes. Austin faces some very tough challenges in the road ahead, from affordability and housing cost, wage and income disparity, racial equity and inclusion, accountability and public safety. Each of these issues has a very unique mix of complexities, challenges, and opportunities, and it's up to City Council to handle each with care, consideration, and can-do attitude. It's time to move past the diagnosis. We need to move on to problem solving. I'm running for City Council because I want to use all my lived and professional experiences and my service mentality to be a voice for District 9 and Austin's people, its treasured history, and if we so choose, its most promising and abundant future. I'm Joe Spearman. I'm running for Austin City Council District 9. Thank you.